Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for March favorites, and I also have a short channel update to include, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get that out of the way really quickly before I get into the favorites. So first of all, I hit 10,000 subscribers, which is just kind of mind-blowing to me. So thank you guys so much for that. And the channel update does have something to do with that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that the level of engagement with my channel has always been something that is very important to me. And I love the interaction that goes on with the comments on my social media and all of those things. And I want that to keep going. And as my channel grows, it becomes a little bit harder for me to respond to every single comment like I did in the very beginning. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm not reading your comments if I'm not responding below them, because I read every single comment that I get. I really, really do. And if I don't respond, it's not because I'm not reading it. It's just between family and work and personal life and filming and editing. It's just a lot, and it really does take a lot of time to balance everything. So I don't want you to think that I'm not super appreciative of all the comments, because you guys know me by now and you know how much I love every one of you, and I definitely don't want to see that level of engagement suffer. But I will reply back when I can, as much as I can, and I just definitely just didn't want you to think that I was neglecting you or ignoring you or anything like that. But I love the comments, so keep them coming. I'm not ignoring you in any way, but I definitely love the feedback. But it's just impossible for me to respond back to every single one. But I love reading everything that you guys write. So I just wanted to put that out there, because I know I was able to respond to everything in the beginning, but I physically can't at this point. And I know I'm not the biggest channel on the planet, but I do have a high level of engagement. So I love it. I absolutely wouldn't have it any other way. So thank you guys for that. Oh, sorry about this little light thing I got going on here. My blinds are just showing the sun through. It's that weird time of day. So the second channel update that I want to let you guys know about is that I'm changing my video uploading schedule from a 3-day-a-week schedule to a 2-day-a-week schedule. And it's a life balance situation. There's a lot that goes into maintaining a channel. 3 days a week is a lot, and I think going to a 2-day-a-week schedule is going to allow me to maintain the quality, stay very interactive with you guys here and on social media, just keep the quality of the content where I want it to be, and be a lot more manageable as far as having a full-time job, having a family with older kids that are very active, and having a social life, and just all these things that go into 24 hours in a day. 3 days a week is a lot when you don't have a full-time job, and yeah, going to a 2-day a week is a lot more manageable. So I am keeping Sunday for sure. I just haven't decided if I want to move Wednesday to Thursday or keep it on Wednesday. So that's something I would like you guys to weigh in on in the comments, is would a Sunday Wednesday schedule or a Sunday Thursday schedule be better? Let me know. What are your thoughts on that? And so that is kind of the big change, is from Sunday Wednesday Friday to either Sunday Wednesday or Sunday Thursday. And I think that's just going to be a lot more manageable and less stressful for me. And nobody wants to have a lot of stress in their life, especially when they're doing something fun like this. I want it to be fun and enjoyable and all that. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And I think that is pretty much it. But again, thank you guys. 10,000 is something I just did not expect to happen when I started this channel. And it's super exciting, and I love everything about it. I just find it so much fun, and I love the community that has developed here. So thank you guys so much. And we can get into the favorites. So you guys know by now that I don't always stick to beauty favorites. I throw in random lifestyle favorites, and today is no exception. I have been loving this book lamp light, I don't know. The brand is Lofter. I don't know. I don't care about the brand really. I actually got this because I borrowed the one that I gave to Brooke, and I don't remember why I borrowed it, but I did. And hers is white, and I had gotten it for her. She keeps it clamped to her bed so she can read or do whatever. And I had clamped hers to my bed, and I was using it for a little while, and she took it back, and I really missed it. So I ordered my own, and since my bedroom furniture is black, I ordered it in black, and it's got this nice big clamp on it. It's really, really sturdy. I don't know why it has these little rubber band things on here, but it does. And it has a USB plug that you plug into any of your Apple or USB chargers. And it works with a little toggle switch, so you can have it clipped to your bed and just reach right here and toggle it on and off. Yeah, it's got a warm and a cool light, and you can put it on high or low. So I like that it's got various settings, and I just like having something that I can turn on at night. It's not obtrusive to Michael if he's sleeping, and I can read or I can write notes or whatever before I go to bed, and it's just nice. I like having it. It's convenient. I'm all about convenience. So the next one is also lifestyle related. It's a show I've been watching called Big Little Lies. It's that one with Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman, Shailene Woodley. There's a bunch of people in it, and I just found it really good. It's a drama on HBO. It takes place in Monterey. People with perfect lives, and they're all moms of first graders, and it starts off with a murder. That's not a spoiler. That is the plot line. And you don't know who's murdered, who did it. Everybody's got all these dark secrets. I just find it really intriguing. I think it's on the 3rd or 4th episode now. There's only 7 episodes, so I'm anxious to know how it's gonna end. But anyway, so that's it. I've just really been liking that show a lot, so I do recommend that too. And we can get on to the beauty favorites now. I'm going to start with skincare, and the first one that I am liking, 2 of mine are from Octoly. They were sent to me, and Octoly is just a website for creators that allows us to apply to receive products at no cost. And if you are accepted for that product, you can review it, give an honest review, and that's what I'm going to do for this first one. It's by Lather, and it's their Shine Control Face Lotion, a lightweight skin balancing moisturizer that you just apply to face and neck daily after cleansing. So the reason why I applied for this particular product is not only because it's a Shine Control facial lotion, but Lather Beauty uses a more holistic approach. They use natural ingredients and high quality ingredients in their products, and I like that. I don't know, it's less chemicals. This particular product has witch hazel and tea tree oil and some other things, but it's just not a lot of chemicals, and I like that. I don't always abide by that, but when I can, I do. So this product is just a moisturizer, and I was using it morning and night, but I like something a little more hydrating at night just to really quench the skin. But in the morning, I've been using it as my moisturizer, and I think I'm about down to there, and I really like it. I feel like it gives me enough moisture in my skin, but yet doesn't make me greasy during the day. So it's just a nice lightweight moisturizer. I do notice that smell of tea tree oil in here. It has that astringent smell to it. So if you are sensitive to smells, you may not like this. But it didn't ever make my skin feel dry at all. It didn't ever give me flakes. Anything that has an astringent or astringent-like properties, I do worry about it giving me that surface dehydration, and it didn't ever do that. It just left it feeling nice and clean. It did give me that kind of cooling feeling when I initially applied it, but it feels good on the skin, and it left me feeling hydrated. Did I notice that it controlled shine during the day. I did feel a little bit less oily in my T-zone during the day. Was I completely shine free throughout the whole day? No. I did still use my normal primers with it, but I did feel like it was a nice lightweight moisturizer for me. So I'm gonna continue to use this in the mornings. I've really been enjoying it. So I don't know if it's been a month or 6 weeks now that I have been out of my Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. And you guys know probably from the start of my channel, this has been my daytime eye cream of choice. And I've been trying a couple of other eye creams out in the meantime for my under eye area during the day. And while one of them I didn't like at all, the Mario Badescu, I've been using the Tarte C Brightening Maracuja eye treatment. And I don't not like it, but I just didn't love it the way I love my Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. This past week, I went to Dillard's to get a new one, and she rang me up, stuck it in my bag. I didn't even pay attention to what it cost. I just gave her my card and paid for it and left. I pulled it out of the bag when I got home, and it's huge. I didn't realize she gave me a bigger size. I mean, it is huge. So I got out my old one and realized that the old one was 0.5 ounces and this one is 0.95 ounces, which is almost a full ounce of product. And I paid $48 for this almost 1 ounce of product. And the old one, which is 0.5 ounces, is $29. If you're someone that likes this eye cream as much as I do, I would highly, highly recommend getting this jumbo size because it's a good deal. I didn't even know this jumbo size existed until I got home and saw it. Something to note about this eye cream is that there's a lot of people out there that talk about how they've tried it, they didn't like it, they didn't understand the texture, it didn't work because it never sank into the skin. So the texture of this is not like other eye creams. You don't put it on like a lotion and have it sink into the skin. If your eye area is at all wet, if your finger is wet, it won't stick to the skin. And I don't know why it does that, but when I put it under my eye area, I put it on and just dab it. And it looks really, really wet and almost like it's not gonna sink in. And then I walk around a little bit and I do other things and, you know, just continue putting on my lotion, doing my hair, whatever. And then gradually it just starts to sink in. And it really moisturizes the under eye area. It's not one that you're gonna swipe on and it's gonna sink in right away. It takes a little bit to get absorbed into the skin. So, I mean, I'm hoping you can see that now. It's gradually getting absorbed into my hand. And it just really moisturizes under my eye like no eye cream does. I don't know why. And I think even this little thick area that I just applied is getting more absorbed too. I was really just kind of showing you the color of it. But I just take a tiny amount on my finger and just dab it under the eye area. And it just works beautifully. To hydrate the eye. It feels creamy, but then when you go to apply it, you'll notice that it just doesn't quite have the same texture as others. It does apply a little bit different, and it is important to know that about it. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. So this next product is Estee Lauder's Modern Muse Le Rouge. And I'll put it over here so you can see it's actually kind of a pink tinted perfume. And I applied to receive this because it intrigued me a little bit because first of all, I like the bottle. It's really pretty, but it has pretty good ratings and it's described as an oriental floral, fruity, sweet, rose, soft and spicy. And you know, like I said, it had pretty good ratings. And I wanted to see what it was all about because it seemed like people that typically didn't like a lot of rose and a lot of patchouli tended to like it. So I thought, well, hey, I'll just see if I'm one of those people. And I do find that this is a really good everyday fragrance. It does have patchouli in it, and I am not a patchouli person. If you watch my fragrance video, you'll know I typically do not like fragrances with a lot of patchouli and a lot of rose. But this has both, and I'm thinking that the other notes in it just meld really well to make it a very good wearable fragrance. I don't know, but it also has pink pepper, raspberries, red currant, vanilla, some other white florals too. And I just think the combination works really well with my skin. Again, perfume is going to wear differently on everybody, but I've really been enjoying this perfume. But I wanted to mention this because I was pleasantly surprised with this perfume. I have been liking it as just a nice everyday fragrance. It's not overpowering. It's not too heavy. It lasts pretty well on my skin too, which is a feat in itself. And I like it. So if you're looking for just like a nice everyday perfume that's not too fruity, not too floral, not too heavy, this is nice. It might be worth trying. Okay, side note, I have not wiped off that eye cream from my hand, and it is sinking in and hydrating. So you can see that it's just still there. The next item that I'm going to talk about that I am loving, and I feel like I just completely take pencil sharpeners for granted, but for years, I mean, how old am I? 41? For years, I have been using just whatever pencil sharpener to sharpen my eyeliners and lip liners and whatnot. And I think I've used a Sonia Kashuk, a Sephora, just whatever pencil sharpener. I finally picked up this NARS pencil sharpener, and it has, you know, 2 holes, a fat and a thin. And this is the best thing. I don't know why I didn't pick this up sooner, but it does hold the shavings in there. Need to clean that out. I don't know why this is so magical, but it is. My pencils never break off in here. I remember the first time I used this, it didn't make that typical pencil sharpener sound. It just, I thought it was breaking off the pencil, but it came out beautiful. It works perfectly every time. This is the best sharpener. Get this. Okay, I've had this lip liner for a long time now, and I recently pulled it back out, and I checked to make sure that they still make this color, and they do. This is a Laura Mercier lip pencil, and the color that I have is Natural Lips. And this is a very creamy lip pencil. It glides on the lips really, really nicely, and it's a really pretty neutral pinky brown shade. So for some reason, when I use this, I feel like my lips look fuller when I use it. And I don't know if it's the shade or if it's the pencil or what, but I really have been liking this lip liner again. And I feel like Laura Mercier lip liners get no love, and I don't know why, but they glide on well, they last well throughout the day, and I've really, really been re-loving, rediscovering this lip liner. So Laura Mercier Natural Lips Lip Pencil. I like it. This next item is going to come as a surprise for me because I really love my Tarte concealers, both the Maracuja and the Shape Tape, but I picked up Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I don't know why. I was in Ulta and I saw it and I decided I needed to try it. And I've been liking it. I picked it up thinking I wouldn't like it, actually, that I would try it and I would have the same experience that I had a long time ago when I tried the sample. I really have been liking this a lot. I find that in comparison to Shape Tape, I'm getting my Shape Tape out right now. So here is Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I have the shade Light Neutral, and I've been using it just under my eyes. That's not what I have on today. I'm trying out 2 different concealers under my eyes today. Light Medium Honey from Shape Tape, because this is what I wear under my eyes for Shape Tape. It's not quite as thick, yet it covers well. Here is Tarte Shape Tape, and here is Urban Decay. With Shape Tape, it's so flawless looking that I feel like the rest of my makeup has to be flawless looking as well. And if I want to go to, say, a ball game or run errands and I don't want just this full face of makeup, I don't necessarily want to wear Shape Tape. I want a lighter looking concealer, but I still want full coverage, if that makes sense. And so I think that this kind of fills that gap. It still gives me coverage. I do usually wear a corrector under it just because the purple color of my circles does just tend to show through concealer. So I do put a little bit of my erase paste underneath. But I find that with this concealer, I feel like the rest of my makeup can just look kind of natural, not as perfect, and it blends in a little bit better, if that makes sense. So I've just really been liking it for those kind of, you know, lighter makeup days, and it just kind of fills in that gap for me there. So I have been really liking this concealer. I tried it years ago when it first came out. Was that years? I don't know. And I feel like I didn't really like it that much, but I don't know. I decided to give it a go again, and I like it. I think we all know what my last product's gonna be, and it is the IT CC Your Skin But Better cream. I have the one that I bought in light, and then I have my little sample in medium. And I did my foundation road test with light, and I had this in medium, this little sample, and it seemed a little dark for my really pale winter skin, but I mixed them the other day and they worked really well. So I really wish I had a full size. I love this stuff. I think it's great. And oh yeah, I love this. I can't say enough good things about it. It really works well for my skin. I mean, I do set it with powder, and it just gives really great natural looking coverage. It works on my combination oily skin. Somehow, I know some people it doesn't work well for, but for me, I love it. So this is just a really, really great favorite that I've waited much too long to try. So those are my March favorites. I hope you enjoyed them, and don't forget to leave me a comment below letting me know what you think is a better day for me for my second upload day, Wednesday or Thursday. I really am interested to know what your thoughts are on that. And thank you so much again for all your support with my channel. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are not following me on my social media, I'll put that on the screen and in the description box. And as always, I will put the products in the description box, as well as what is on my face and nails. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.